If I sound kind of nasally, I'm sorry, it's allergies again, and there's not much I can do about it. I'm recording this on the week of the 5th, so anything after Sunday should sound much better. The spring 2022 anime season will be wrapping up this month and part of next, but that doesn't mean the coming fall 2022 lineup won't have some great shows as well. And today, I want to talk about one of them. I say fall since June is technically already summer. I'll try to make this fairly quick and not take things too much over the 6-minute mark. So if you're new around here, welcome. My anime content usually consists of stuff different from the usual crap you'll find using the anime hashtag on YouTube, and I hope you'll enjoy some of it. To my returning viewers, welcome back. Some quick reminders: Anime Boston 2023 sub goal, 2022 yearly sub goal, and a delay on Summertime Rendering Episode 9 weekly review. Any screenshots on screen, feel free to pause the video to read. Alright. Today, I want to discuss and give my thoughts on an anime announcement that has flown under my radar as of late. Shinobi no Ittoki. This anime is being produced by Troika and DMM Pictures. Troika is the studio responsible for all Noah Zero and Re creators, so this anime's reputation is already way ahead of itself. Having watched the trailer and read the plot synopsis, I have to admit, this modern-day ninja anime actually sounds like it could be really good, just as long as it doesn't fall into the same 12-episode trap that everything else does. Look at Shield Hero's second season. 13 episodes simply isn't enough. The only place to seemingly find an actual plot synopsis at the moment is the official website of the anime, which, when translated, is roughly as follows. The main character, Kazutoki Sakuraba, is an ordinary boy who, like us, believes that ninja do not exist. He was promised a normal, happy, and glorious life. One day, Sakuraba is the victim of an attempt on his life, and he is told that it is the work of the Koga ninja. Why was he targeted? Simply because he was the 19th legitimate successor of the Aiga ninja. The Aiga and Koga have long been at odds with each other, and the Koga are trying to invade the Aiga. The only way to survive was for Sakuraba to become a ninja himself. Thus, he throws himself into the unknown world of the ninja. He learns to fight and faces hardships to become a full-fledged ninja, but that was only the beginning of the harsh destiny that Sakuraba would follow. Judging by the past tense usage, ta form, of the Japanese synopsis, this anime might be more of a retelling than watching the plot unfold in real time. It's certainly possible, but I have my doubts. Visually, this anime looks great, to be expected of a late 2022 premiere. We're at that point where most anime will be very well animated. As a ninja anime, there is sort of a noir vibe to it, and that is mostly attributed to the modern day setting this anime will take place in. No, this will not be an isekai. The art style and animation of Shinobi no Ittoki certainly looks to try and flesh out that modern feel. Glowing street lamps at night, modern weapons, and even what looked to be either ninja in body armor or autonomous AI. Personally, I like the idea of warring ninja clans. It kinda reminds me of Japanese gangs like the Yakuza, but ninjas. Stealthy, silent, and you don't see them coming. It's difficult to really pin down much more of an impression than that, considering most of the trailer is rather dark and we don't see many important lines or dialogue, which, for it being just a trailer, that's to be expected, but I do think this anime has potential. Some of the best works we've had have been completely original. I frequently come back to Aquatope as a prime example, but it was a slice of life done very well, and it was an original work. Where this anime gets interesting is in its music composition. If you're familiar with the soundtracks from anime such as Macross Delta and René no Lagrange, then you'll probably recognize the same style of music in Shinobi no Ittoki, as Tomi Shiro will be in charge of the music. I'm kind of looking forward to hearing the OST since Macross Delta and René no Lagrange were two anime that focused more on thematics and associated musical styles than plot. The final thing on the list of things to go over are the voice actors and actresses, as well as other production staff. First, the four main characters, Ittoki and Yumika Sakuraba, Tokisada Kaga, and Kosetsu, will be voiced by Kikuko Inoue, Ryota Osaka, Katsuyuki Konishi, and Haruka Shiraishi, respectively. Notable roles by Kikuko Inoue include Shuko Komi from Komi Can't Communicate, Ayasu Nakawa from Ore Monogatari, and Queen Melremark from The Rising of the Shield Hero. Inoue has numerous supporting roles and only about a handful of main roles, so it will be nice to see her act out a main character in an anime such as this. Ryota Osaka's notable roles include Motoku Yaze from Strike the Blood, Marco Bot from Attack on Titan, and Sadao Mao from The Devil is a Part-Timer. He's had some fairly prominent roles in the past, so the cast list does sound like it will be pretty solid. Moving on, notable roles by Katsuyuki Konishi include Uzui Tengen from the Entertainment District arc of Demon Slayer, Kaburagi from Decadence, Fuegoleon Vermilion from Black Clover. Another prominent actor to add to the list, though Konishi has a large number of supporting roles as well. Finally, some of Haruka Shiraishi's notable roles include Asurpa from Golden Kamui 4th season, Fumino Furuhashi from We Can't Study, and Kaie Tanya from 86. She seems to have had the least roles of the 4 main actors, but she has done an excellent job with her roles, and I feel she'll fit in nicely. But that's all I have for today regarding Shinobi no Ittoki. Let me know your thoughts and if you're looking forward to this anime or not. It is an original work, so we don't have much to go off of yet, but I hope that we get to see plenty of action scenes. A modern-day ninja anime with modern-day weaponry really holds potential. I just hope it doesn't follow Talked Up Destiny's lead and follow a massive story, just for it all to be prequel to the main story. Anyways, this anime will air this coming October for the fall 2022 anime season, and it's looking good so far. Even the cast looks solid. So, like I said, that's all I've got. Let me know if there are any other upcoming anime you'd like to see me cover in a 5 to 6 minute video. Thanks for watching, and until next time.
I've lost myself.